my name is Ia.
My name is Sebastián Sánchez.
And my name is Alejandro Zabalza, and we are the creators of the Lightdrop.
The package comes with two lamps, one that uses LED light bulb and the other that uses an infrared light bulb. Both bulb has a rubber necklace so that you can tie it anywhere you please. And both are waterproof. Lightdrop has a small dynamo motor that converts kinetic energy into electricity. When the product is squeezed, the motor turns mechanical energy into light. The bundle offers you have two lamps, an infrared light and a normal one. The product can be brought anywhere and it offers so much for aesthetic approach, which is very important nowadays. As you can see in this table right here, we do have competition. One of them being with Vaunt LED camping lights. They are our biggest competitor because of their low price, conventionality, and brightness in the bulbs. The average price for theirs is $15.99. However, they don't have the things that we do. Lightdrop is waterproof, conventional, and does not need to be charged or require sunlight to work. We use high quality materials and give all the qualities that are wanted in a sustainable light like ours, which makes our price fairly reasonable.
Lightdrop is a product that is directed towards people of the younger middle age group. When we did an analysis of our state Jalisco, we discovered that about 50% of the population is between these 15 to 29 years old. Why Jalisco? Jalisco is located in 4th place in the ranking of GDP in Mexico. It's a state that promotes outdoor activities and has a lot of resources. That is why Lightdrop would like to invest in this state. Our product targets more specifically the middle and upper class. Jalisco, as we discussed previously, has all the resources that we need. But what are our estimated demographics for sales? If you look at this chart, you can see that in our first year, we will sell easily 10,000 Lightdrops if things go accordingly with our plans. Take a brief moment to analyze this graph. This graph represents our growth in the next 5 years. As you can see, in just our first year, we're going to sell 10,000 Lightdrops. And by our second year, we already have doubled that sale.
Moving on to cost structure. As you can see, our initial investment is of $150,742. That is the amount of money we need from investors in order to start operations. You may have noticed that there's nothing in property, plant, or equipment. Let me explain why. This is because we have chosen to make our product in China because it's much cheaper. We have already reached a factory in China that specializes in making silicone products. Therefore, we don't have to worry about wages, machinery, or equipment. They just charge us a tax for making the product. In this case, it would be around 33%. Moving on to operating expenses. The first one is transport. Each of our packages is around 13 centimeters wide, 18 centimeters long, and 12 centimeters tall. Therefore, a 20-feet container can fit out around 10,000 packages. This will cost us around $1,080. Next up, customs. In order to get all of these units from China to Mexico, customs will charge us around 3% of the importation, which is $3,750. Advertisement will cost us around $600. This includes the web designer, which will help us promote the product online.
Our recurrent costs include silicone material, small dynamo motor, LED lights, rechargeable lithium, rubble necklace, and packaging carton. This adds up to about $1,250, and that's plus all of the tax.
Here we have the income statement for the first year. If we manage to sell 10,000 Lightdrops in our first year, we will have gross sales of $219,000. But our sales in returns and sales discounts add almost to $10,000, which leaves us with net sales of $208,050. But how much it costs for us to bring these products how much we have to pay to the factories to make our final product ready to sell? Well, if we bring 10,000 light drops, which is what we expect to bring in our first year, that will have a cost of $125,000. But how much money does it cost to us to have this company? Well, we have an insurance of $2,000 if things go wrong. We have utilities of light, electricity, water, gas of around $500 a year. A rent that we pay for our local, $9,000 a year. And a depreciation in the first year of just $800. If we add that, we have $12,300. What is our net income? The money that we have at the end of our first year after we have paid all our expenses. After doing the math, that money is $71,605 in just our first year. Not so bad for the first year, right? Well, imagine what will happen if Lightdrop is for 5 years in the market. Well, our gross sales will be around $959,000. Our sales and returns and sale discounts will be around $47,000. Our net sales around $911,620. In this year that we sold 40,000 light drops, we have the cost of merchandise. What it costs to us to bring the light drops and being there available for sale was $500,000, $545,000. How much it costs to maintain this business going? Well, we have an insurance of $3,000, utilities, gas, light, water of $700. We have a rent of $15,000 and a depreciation of $1,000, which leaves us with total expenses of $20,600. How much money will Lightdrop have available after we have paid all our stuff in the last year? $348,000. That's how much money we have made in just the 5th year.
5-year trend. We expected growth of sales in every year. In the first year, we expect to sell 10,000 products. In the second year, 20,000. In the third one, 35,000. And in the fourth and fifth one, 40,000. The revenue in the 5th year is expected to be $959,600. The profit we will have after cost of sales and operating expenses by year 5 will be around $348,000. We wanted to put everything into perspective, which is why we made this plan that shows every action our company plans to make in the next 5 years. This statement is a little bit different from the income statement. Instead of showing the net income, the gross of sales, or the cost of merchandise, here we show how everything changes every year. We show the loans that we take every year. We show how the price of production changes, how the cost of the product changes that we sell it. We show how we distribute the product and where we do it, if we do it on the internet and if we do it in stores. For example, we started selling it at Liverpool, and we also planning to expand. So in that statement, it shows how many units we sell at stores and how many units we sell on the internet. It also shows how much units we order every year. So you want to take a closer look at our plan for the next 5 years, you can take a look at this statement. Like we mentioned before, in order to start operations, we need $150,742 to run the company until it becomes profitable. We calculate that by year 2, we will have reached break-even point and have made $150,000. Lightdrop is a lantern of the future. There is no product out there in the market that is as unique, convenient, and practical as this product. Let's remember that the Lightdrop is waterproof and it comes with an infrared version that produces heat. We already patented this product. We contacted and reached a factory in China and several stores in Mexico. Right now, we are only selling it at this country, but we're also planning it to sell in the internet and then expand all over the continent. We hope you enjoy our presentation and we can work together soon.